You ready to get to work?
I can't.
Sometimes there's projects you want to work on, and then other times you have to put a headlamp on and crawl under the house.
So we thought we would work on the bathroom today, but it's supposed to be freezing next weekend, like single digit weather possibly, which is not normal for Northwest Louisiana. So we have to get under the house and insulate our pipes in where the kitchen was.
Where we took the subfloor out, it looks like there was a leak in the water supply for the refrigerator, and they had to tear out a lot of that spray-in insulation to fix that. All we did was put some new subfloor down and moved on. So now I get to come back in from the bottom and insulate it. So this is the foam we're using. I wanted to point out, this is the pink one by Owen Corning, but they make a blue one is by Dow, and I'm sure other brands make other colors, but it's a close cell and it's R10. So in the southern United States, you're supposed to have an R11 in a crawl space. So for us, we're gonna have this R10 and then about 3/4 of an inch of plywood and sluter and tile and everything else. And wood is generally 1 R per inch, so that's gonna be close enough to an R11. This is perforated so that it will split on a 16-inch wide spacing. And I got this trick of using the great stuff in the foam on a video called Poor Man's Spray Foam. So check that out if you want to do your entire house this way, but we're just using this for the well house and our crawl space today. Wanted to show y'all what I'm doing. So I'm going around and I'm air sealing where the subfloor meets the joist and all the way around. I did that because there was like a gap in that. Just maybe it'll help with squeaking. But so I'm doing that in all these bays. Run out of foam and go get some more. And then I put up a piece of the insulation and then I foam it again. You can see how dusty it is under here, but there's foam in here. You probably just, there you go, now you can see it. But that way, maybe it will help air seal it and just kind of help the, not only insulate it, but keep some of the wind chill down from in here, because we just have that lattice around the whole outside of the house. So it's a wreck under here from when they ripped out the foam. So I'm gonna keep on going with that tonight, and I'll probably finish it up tomorrow.
Merry Christmas.
I was doing some cleaning up over here, and I saw this wheelbarrow was full of ice, but all the stuff that was at the bottom that could floated to the top, including a couple of beer cans. But this one is like in there. I mean, that is frozen probably 4 or 5 inches thick. I've cleaned up so many beer cans out here. They just keep popping up, literally, like that.
So it got down to about 12 degrees last night, still below freezing, and we're expecting it to be below freezing for the next like 24 hours. So we're really glad that Stetson got under the house and did some insulating. We've had our pipes dripping all night, so we haven't had any issues yet. We are not built for this kind of cold, so we've both got about 6 layers of clothing on. Just wanted to give y'all a little update on how freezing it is for Louisiana.
Actually, our pipes did freeze. Now I'm gonna go fix them. So you can see, this is our hot water pipe, and it continues on this line and goes to the kitchen. This T is what we had break the other day. It's a CPVC. So what I did is I replaced it with a PEX T, and didn't realize that they had a 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch bushing in this T. So luckily I bought a 3/4 inch PEX cap. So I just cut a little bit extra line off and put it on the opposite end of the T to cap it off, so that we could keep having water go upstairs, so we could take hot showers. But we haven't had hot water downstairs. Haven't had a chance to get down here and fix it just yet. But I'm gonna cut this insulation off and show y'all what we got. This is hot water. You can see this cap has a little hole in it. That's where it's spraying out of. If you ever put these in, you want to make sure you got that. Oh, it's getting hot. You want to make sure you put that on the downstream side of the valve. See, the ball is back here, and then the cap is back here. Our hot water is extremely hot. So once this bleeds down, any day now, I'll get to work. It's really starting to hurt.
2,000 years later.
Right here. Thank you.
It's still trickling in there.
Okay. Mallory ended up having to turn the hot water off. The bleeder poured on the ball valve didn't work, so the water must get upstairs 2 different ways and connect. Well, it was worth a shot. So this is what I ended up putting on here, was another 1/2 inch shark bite ball valve, and then a 1/2 inch repair coupling. It lets you slip it one way. I don't know if you can read that, but it tells you which one is the slip end. So that means this side of the pipe can come all the way to here, and then you put it on more than you need, and then you put it into place, and then you have to use a little orange thing, and then you can push it into where it needs to go. So I could have only done that, but I put a ball valve on here because I had one, but just in case we ever need to work on the sink for anything, now I have a way of turning just it off. It's cheaper to buy the CPVC reducers, or I could have done a bushing like they had maybe, but the only problem is when you're gluing CPVC, you have to use a certain glue for it that doesn't like to be less than, I think, 50 degrees, and it was like below freezing for the past weekend. So I glued that up inside and just let it sit in the nice, room temperature air. So it's good and cured, but if you were normally doing this outside under your house, you wouldn't want to put that under pressure for probably 48 hours or more. if it was below the temperature. But so anyways, that's why I did that. So got to put my insulation back over all this, and I think we're gonna be all right.
So this is our pond's overflow. See how much ice is in there. It's been above freezing for probably 5 or 6 hours, so things are starting to thaw. So we put the bathroom remodel on pause because our pipes froze.
Yeah, between the winter storm and Christmas and family coming over, the bathtub took a backseat to some other priorities. So we'll wrap that one up in another video. There's more to come here around the homestead, and we hope to show y'all more than just repairing the bottom side of our house. So y'all stick around.